My story happens to be that I was born in India. I came here when I was 6 years old. We were poor. We lived in a $50 apartment not too far from here, Ashland and Chicago Avenue. And when I was younger, around 11 years old, I needed something to do, so I got a job in the summertime. I worked at the Buyers Flea Market on Division and Cicero. I sold balloons for $1. I made 50 cents on every dollar. And that was my first business experience. And I was bringing home $60 to $70 every Saturday and Sunday to my mom and giving it to her because we couldn't afford to go grocery shopping. In doing that, I discovered a sewing machine in my mom's closet. And when I found the sewing machine, I asked my mom, what is this sewing machine? I mean, what is this? And she said, it's a sewing machine. I said, what does it do? She's like, oh, you make clothes out of it. Why do you have it, Mom? Son, I am working 2 jobs. I can't afford to buy you guys clothes. So the story goes that I found the sewing machine and I started playing around with it. And it came down to a point where my mom was asking me what I wanted to do for school. And I said, Mom, I want to do something with the sewing machine. She said, Tony, if you do something with the sewing machine, you're my youngest child. You'd have to move to New York because there's no industry in Chicago. So after that, she asked me, what is it that you really want to do? I said, well, if it can't be fashion, then I'll do business. My mom told me when I was 16 years old, son, I promise you, study business, anything in business. I promise you when the time is right, fashion will come into your life and you'll know exactly what to do with it. Well, I'm here now, 27 years later, and I'm speaking to that 17-year-old boy, and I'm telling him he can do it here in Chicago. That's my story, and that's why I do what I do.